Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So we're back in the good old bathroom. I'm getting ready to hop in the shower. It's about 5:30 in the morning, and I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of an explanation as to why I have not posted a pregnancy update in the last month. I think the last one I did was it either 16 and 17 weeks or 17 and 18 weeks. I don't honestly remember. But if you can't tell, and I wanted to wait until I was better to film this video, but I am up, so I thought I'd go ahead and do that. So I'm sorry that I sound terrible. But that's been kind of what's been going on. So after my last pregnancy update, my husband and I both got the flu. Right after the flu, about a week later, we both came down with really bad colds, and they both turned into sinus infections. And then his finally went away. And mine, unfortunately, this week turned into bronchitis. Today is Thursday, February 28th. It's the last day of February. This past Monday, I went to the prompt care because I just could not stop coughing. Normally, I wouldn't go to the prompt care for that, but since I'm pregnant, I just wanted to get checked out. And I do have bronchitis. Unfortunately, because I'm pregnant, there's not much I can take. So my doctor put me on prednisone, which gives me terrible, terrible side effects. I have like brain fog and all that stuff, and I'm up like at random hours of the night. I've been up since 2:30, which is why I'm up now filming, because I just can't sleep, and I thought, what better time to film this than now. Matt and the dogs are currently downstairs sleeping. They got up about an hour ago, but they went back to sleep. My doctor actually had me off work. I went to the prompt care on my lunch break on Monday, and he had me off work the rest of that day and also on Tuesday because I told him I get terrible side effects from prednisone. He didn't want me working, so I went back to work yesterday. And then today is actually a really exciting day because it is our anatomy scan. They do it a little bit later in my office. They do it around 22 weeks. But the way with my work schedule works, we have an early day, and my early days are on Thursday. So I just switched leaving early on Thursday today to coming in late. So I'm actually almost 23 weeks. I'll be 23 weeks tomorrow. So we're doing my anatomy scan a little bit later, but hopefully that means he's just grown a lot. The only good thing about being sick is that I kind of feel bad about it, is that I'm coughing so much that he is not sleeping. So he's kicking away in there, telling me to be quiet, Mom, I'm trying to sleep. But I know he's in there, but I'm hoping that everything is developing and growing okay with him, but we will find out today. As for the weeks in between the updates that I missed, so that would probably be like 19, 20, 21, and then you kind of, this was like my 22-week update. But as for the past 3 weeks, not much has really happened. A couple things I've noticed with my coughing, I can't control my bladder, you guys, and it's so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to even say that, but the amount of times that I have literally dribbled or peed myself, like I've had to change my underwear. I can't, like when I cough, it just comes out and I can't control it, and I never thought that would happen. So I've been constantly wearing a pad. TMI, but this is a pregnancy update video. Not everything is pleasant, but I have been wearing a pad, which I kind of was doing anyway because I take progesterone suppositories, so, and those are messy. So that has been happening, and then twice now I've noticed. So last week we were supposed to go to Vegas. My husband was running a marathon, but Vegas was getting really, really bad weather, so our flight actually got canceled. And so we just stayed up in Chicago for a couple nights. We went and saw the Blue Man Group, did some stuff up there. But I noticed that night when I went to bed, I was like, why is my shirt wet? You guys, my nipples are starting to leak. I thought it was way too early for that. I didn't think like half this stuff happened until like later on in pregnancy, which I guess I'm getting pretty far along, so it's normal. But like I did not think that any of this stuff would happen yet. So yeah, I noticed it that night. And then 2 nights ago, I noticed that my shirt was wet again, and I was like, oh my God, my nipples are still leaking, so I have to go buy some of those nipple pads. But that's like the 2 main things that have happened in the last like couple weeks. Not much other than that. He's kicking up a storm. I know it's him kicking now, In my last update, I said that I thought I felt him. Yeah, I definitely feel him, and I really feel like he's sitting on my bladder because I have to pee like crazy. What else? Oh, my morning sickness, you guys. It has gone away. They diagnosed me with the hyperemesis or hyperemesis, like I said in my last video. And pretty much after I made that video, it went away. Thank goodness. I haven't thrown up from morning sickness in about 4 weeks now, and I haven't been nauseous at all. I'm still not gaining weight. My appetite still is at a really, really like low level, but I'm not throwing up anymore. So everything's at least staying inside me, but I'm not gaining weight. So we'll find out today after my anatomy scan. I meet with my doctor and we'll see what she has to say about that. But I'm just going to tell her I've been like sick, because clearly you can tell I'm sick. So that's completely gone away. Thank goodness. I've gotten some relief from that. My joint pain has kind of returned, and I heard that's common in pregnancy, but I don't know if it's from the pregnancy or if it's from my RA. I don't know if I'm having a flare-up. But I'm used to that kind of pain, so honestly it's not bothering me too much. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm just filming on my phone because I honestly don't know where my camera is. I think it's downstairs and I don't want to wake Matt and the dogs up. But the last thing that I wanted to talk about was right after my last update, my doctor checks my progesterone every 2 weeks. So I go in, I get blood drawn, she checks it, and she like alters my medication. Normally what happens is 1 week my progesterone's low, so she has me on suppositories twice a day, and then the next week usually it's higher, so she'll bring me down to 1 suppository a day. Well, I guess with like how far along I am, she wants me in a certain level, and for like a month straight I was on it twice a day and it was not like going up to the level she wanted. So she suggested that I start progesterone in oil injections, and I really did not want to do that. When you go through infertility, you watch a lot of IVF videos, and I had heard that those injections are the devil. I did not want to do them. I did everything I could not to do them. So I talked it over with my husband, and we decided, well, I have to do them. Like there's just no way around it. So I would be doing progesterone and oil injections twice a week. But my husband does not give injections, so I'd have to have someone come over to the house, give them to me, or I could go into the office and do them. I just thought it was going to be such a hassle. So I called back the next day and I said, is there any other option to, like, instead of doing the progesterone and oil injections? And my nurse said, well, you could continue your suppositories twice a day and do an oral medication in place of doing injections twice a week. She's like, I didn't mention that because most people want to do the injections because they hate the suppositories. And I was like, honestly, I don't mind the suppositories, so give me that oral medication because I'm doing anything not to take injections. Injections don't bother me. I can give them to myself all day long. I have to give myself one when I'm not pregnant, when I'm taking my RA medication. One of my medications is an injection. I'm used to it. I just really didn't want to deal with the hassle of like trying to find someone to do them for me or going into the office and paying like an office visit every week. It was just, I just wanted to avoid that. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing suppositories twice a day and 1 oral medication. Everything seems to be going good that way. So I guess that's really all I have to update you on. I'm sorry that I look and sound terrible and tired. But I really did want to get an update up for you guys because I know it's been like a good month since I have done that. So I will let you guys know in my next update how my anatomy scan went. I really hope it goes good. I'm super excited to see him. I haven't seen him, or we haven't seen him since we found out the gender at 15 weeks. So it's been quite a few weeks, about 2 months. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for being patient with me. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you in my next video.